If you guys want to take your pickleball game to the next level, we're going to have 3.5 at best merch real soon. Probably within a week of this video going up, you'll be able to buy these clothes. I'll have a hoodie and a t-shirt, and this is an athletic shirt. I'm not sure if we're going to sell this one yet, still kind of testing it. But if you want to pick one up, you can. So yeah, if you guys are interested in it, you'll see it in about a week. What's up, guys? Today we're going to be doing a what is in my pickleball bag video, because in about a week and a half, I will be getting ready to go to the PPA Desert Ridge, and I will be there for a while. So I figure if I'm going to have to pack this bag, I might as well make a video out of it. All right, so first, I have everything unpacked so that I don't have to unpack it from this bag, because that would get messy pretty quick. So first, we'll just start off with my bag, which is the Dick's Sporting Goods Monarch bag. And you guys might actually be surprised that I'm using this bag. But one of the reasons is it was a gift when I first started pickleball. A filmmaking buddy of mine just wanted to get me a gift for working with him. So it was this. But this bag is actually one of the best value bags in pickleball that I'm aware of. I'm not a big bag guy, but I do have the Gearbox bag, the Electrum bag, and the big Selkirk little mini refrigerator looking bag. And every single time I go back to this bag because I love how much space it has. It's easy to hold my paddles, has lots of small pockets. It's just a really good bag overall. And I think it's $70 or $80. And if you look at the other brands like Selkirk's smaller backpack around that price is much smaller, holds way less, similar price. So if you're looking for a bag, I can't recommend this Monarch bag enough. I have thoroughly enjoyed it. It's just a really good bag. All right, so now let's talk about the shoes. You guys have seen me wear these all the time. These are the Head Revolt 4.0s. I absolutely love these shoes. Head does send these shoes to me for free now because I just told them, I was like, look, I'm a really big fan of these shoes. I will promote these shoes. You don't have to send them to me, but if you'd like to, I'll be promoting them anyways. So, full disclaimer, I do get these shoes for free now. But before that, and this is the most important thing for me, you guys might know last year I had really bad plantar fasciitis. For 6 months, my foot was just in a ton of pain. And I tried a number of different court shoes, couldn't make it go away. I had a number of different insoles. That helped, but didn't make it go away. As soon as I tried these shoes, the issue completely went away. I actually don't even put insoles in these anymore, and my feet have felt 100% ever since I started using these. I can't say that it's strictly because of the shoe, but at least for me, with my normal-ish, maybe medium to high arch foot, these shoes have been amazing. They also have a 6-month outsole warranty, which I suppose in my case doesn't really apply to me, but if you kill them in 6 months, you can get a new pair. So I really like these shoes. Not going to pretend like they're for everyone, but I absolutely love this shoe. All right, next up, we will go over the balls that I carry in my bag. Usually I have one Dura, a couple Franklins, and then I also have one of these marked balls that I use for my spin test, just in case I'm somewhere where I need to do a spin test. I just always have, usually I carry about 10 of these in my bag so I can do the test. If I go to a tournament, I'm only gonna bring one because I don't need 10 while I'm there. It's unlikely I'm even gonna be doing a spin test. I have the Dura for my Dura snob friends, but honestly, if my friends are snobby enough that they only want to play with the Dura, I make them supply the Dura because I don't want to pay $3 a ball every time we break it. And then Franklin's, I have like 150 of these because they go on sale and I just pick them up. And to be honest, at the end of the day, it just really doesn't matter to me as long as it's not a garbage ball. If it's one of these two, perfectly happy using it. Next, we've got this small little plastic bag that just holds all of my lead tape, electrical tape to cover it up. Just so I can, mess with lead tape if need be. But usually if I'm going to a tournament, my setup is already dialed in. I don't really want to be changing it while I'm at a tournament, but I suppose if for whatever reason the lead came off, or I just needed to replace it, or someone else needs it, I have this. My preferred lead tape is the 2 grams per inch Summer House lead tape on Amazon. This is what I always buy. I like the heavier stuff. I have basically all of it. I have thin strips. I have the 1 gram per inch. I have the pre-cut strips. But I just always go back to this. Next up, just some camera-related stuff. I have this phone tripod, which is just a generic one from Amazon. It's fairly small, so it fits in my pickleball bag, which is important for me. I film all of my YouTube video reviews with an iPhone for my matches, not for the actual at-home stuff. But when I'm on a court, iPhone is just incredibly convenient. I do have this GoPro, which was helping me with my spin test originally, and it's fine for recording matches. I actually don't think it's bad, especially if you can hook it up way on a fence with like one of those QM1 mounts. But the iPhone is just so convenient. I always have it. I keep this with me just in case. You never know when you are going to need it, especially if I'm traveling, but yeah, these are what I use to record matches. Next up, we've just got some small stuff. So I have a roll of overgrips. I believe this one is Tourna Mega Tack. I rotate between Tourna Mega Tack and Yonex Super Grip. Usually I prefer the Tourna Mega Tack, but I can use either and be fine. I've got the carbon eraser, which they recently sent me. Before this, I was just using a generic one from Amazon, which honestly, I see no difference in how they work on the paddle. They have effectively cleaned the paddle the same amount to me, and the one on Amazon's cheaper. If you want to support a pickleball company, you can buy this one. But yeah, at this point, I'm just carrying it because it's smaller and takes up less space in my bag, but they both do a good job. And then I just have some AirPods, carry these so I can listen to some music on the plane or whatever. Never know when you might need to take a call off court or something, so I always have my AirPods with me. All right, next up, I just have some hydration stuff. Usually I'll bring both of these to the tournament, though, to be honest, I really don't like carrying both of them. These are just some Selkirk water bottles, and to be completely honest, the main reason I use them is because I was sent them for free. So I didn't have to spend money on a water bottle. But this is a 64 ounce, this is a 32 ounce. Usually I fill the 64 ounce one with water, and then I will fill the 32 ounce one with my preferred electrolyte, which is these LMNT or LMNT packets. If you guys haven't tried these, I absolutely love these. You might have heard me talk about them on the podcast a little bit. It's got 1,000 milligrams of sodium, 200 milligrams of potassium, and 60 milligrams of magnesium, and no sugar in them. These taste awesome. I feel really good when I drink these. I have enjoyed them a lot. In fact, the only thing I asked for Christmas this past year was as many of these packets as possible, and I ended up with about 320 packets of them. So I will not be running out of these anytime soon. All right, also I usually just carry a couple snacks. To be honest, I'm not that picky. These are just some random chewy Fiber One protein bars. As long as they just have some protein and kind of fill me up, I'm usually good. I have a handful of these in my bag because usually I'm playing for 2 or 3 hours at a time, and I just need some food to keep me going throughout the day, because once I get hungry, all my focus goes out the door, and I am an absolutely terrible player. Then I just carry this power bank around with me with my iPhone charger, especially when I'm at tournaments. You need to be checking pickleballtournaments.com. These are just really handy to have. My phone is always dying, especially if I'm filming matches. So I always have one of these huge battery banks. This thing is like 20,000 milliamp hours, so my phone stays charged all day. It's also a fast charger, so for new phones, that works out great. All right, finally, we have got the paddles that I carry in my bag right now and what I plan to use at the tournament coming up. I'm sure this is the thing that you guys are most curious about. All right, first in my bag, we have the Legacy Pro. Everyone has been talking about this paddle lately. It has grabbed a ton of attention. Right now, I am using this for singles and not doubles. I really, really, really want to be able to use this paddle for doubles. I like it a lot, but unfortunately, I cannot drop, dink, or reset a ball to save my life with this paddle. There's a few paddles out there that I just can't do it with, and this is unfortunately one of them. Maybe time will fix that, but so far in my playtesting, which has gotten pretty extensive at this point, I suck at doubles with this paddle, which is unfortunate because it's an amazing paddle. But yeah, Legacy Pro. Next up, we have Old Faithful, the 003. You guys know that I have been a huge fan of this paddle since it came out. I've been using one since July. Everything about this paddle, even still, with the Legacy and all the other ones, I really like this paddle. I've got a Pro Light edge guard tape on this. Looks pretty good. And then I've got lead tape running from here all the way to the throat right here. And then I've got like 3 over grips on this thing just to beef it up a little bit. I just love how resets are with this thing. Spin is still good. It's just a good paddle overall. I just really like how it feels. You can check out my full review if you want to know more about it. But yeah, this has been really good. But this is actually probably going to be my backup paddle. I'm not positive yet, but I think it's going to be the backup. And that is because we have the Carbon 1X 16 millimeter. I have really liked this paddle for doubles. It has been really good. I've liked it a lot. Obviously, spin is great. I like the power I get off it. It's more juice than this, but I still feel like I have good control. It almost feels like an in-between version of the Legacy and the 003, where the Legacy has a lot of pop and power. 003 doesn't have much, and this is somewhere right in the middle, but still has a nice plush-ish feel. The face is pretty stiff, but I like how it feels. I dink, drop, reset, everything really well with this paddle. Lately, this has been my go-to if I'm going to play competitive games. I just really like it a lot. More than likely, I'm playing doubles with the Carbon and then singles with the Legacy, and then I'll have my 003 as a backup in case, I don't know, something goes wrong. You never know. But those are the 3 paddles I carry in my bag. So there you guys go. That is currently what is in my pickleball bag. I might be forgetting 1 or 2 really small things, but generally speaking, those are the primary and important things. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to click like and subscribe down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.